And we are here, back like we never left. I've been here streaming every day. I don't know what y'all talking about. What AFK? What inactivity? What you talking about? Alright. How's it going, everyone? Yo, my boy be wearing all white today. Hey, you know, you got the white razors, you know, the white shirt, looking heavenly. Is that Lonely in the chat? Oh my goodness, I forgot Lonely existed, guys. Well, Lonely ain't been here in a minute. But then again, I haven't been here in a minute. So, we good. Ooh, 13 viewers. Oof, oof. Alright. Level Legend, Joey, RT, what is up, my boys? Alright, Level Legend over here supporting both platforms. I appreciate you. Let me think I want something for once. Yes, technically Joey was the first one because we were on live just on the starting soon screen. But then I was like, there's literally no one here. And I was like, I know I've been AFK, but is my channel dead? But then I realized I was only streaming on one platform. And I was like, oh, shoot. Okay. Especially since I tweeted out and put in the Discord servers and everything, the YouTube link, when I was only streaming on Twitch. And I was like, this isn't adding up. But then I realized, oh, shoot, I'm only streaming on Twitch. And I was like, okay, there we go. There we go. But yes, Joey was the first one to say something on Twitch, so there it was. Megabytes, my boy. Let the man dream. We're out here dreaming today. Jake Mario, how are you, my boy? Good to see you here. Oh, YouTube and Twitch? Thought it was just Twitch. Yeah. I'll be on both. Appreciate you. I see Donkey Kong, my spirit animal. YouTube been messing up lately. Yeah, I heard about the banner thing. That happened while I was at work, so it fixed itself before I even got back home, so. Is that my light-skinned boy DK? Hey, bro, I'm not even gonna lie with you. Before, when I was making Restream Chat update, for some reason it took forever. I was over here trying to do this level, and it's so freaking tough, bro. I hate this boss, man.
My ideal world draws one step closer.
Zamasi over here scared me. Joey with the Twitch sub, my boy. Spam that sub hype in my chat, my boy. Appreciate you. Snivy Cyndaquil, what is good, my boy? Arbitrary, finals are over. I took a nap today. Feels good. I hope you're feeling good because this is mainly a podcast. I didn't want to just not do anything because I know you guys like seeing me do something, but you guys know how I am. I'm sure I'm going to put the game down 20 minutes into the stream. I'm sure I'm gonna put the game down and just stop that or sit on this screen for background music and just talk to you guys. You guys know how I am. But I'm glad finals are over for you. I actually just started my vacation. I'm on another vacation from work, so I've got 7 days. 7 days. I have technically 9 days till I don't go back until the 26th. The 26th is the next day I work. And right now it's the 16th, so yeah, it's about 9 days now. So that's really good, and that means I won't be working on the day Detroit Become Human comes out, which is really, really good. And there's so much we got to talk about too. So of course you guys know, as Danielle was telling me before the stream, you know I'm gonna just not play the game in the first little bit of the stream. There's a lot of news that just came out regarding Pokemon, but let me catch up in the chat real quick. Just got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for Switch last Sunday. So amazing game. I got it the day it came out, and it's very, very good. It's very good. It's amazing, and I was playing it handheld just to see what it was like. It's really good handheld. Like, it looks really good. It plays really good. It feels comfortable, and I love it. I was first on YouTube. RT, you're always first on YouTube. You better yeah, you better stream, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna be back with it. I'm not gonna let anybody down. I did that whole speech. Oh my gosh, is that another Twitch sub? That's a Twitch sub. Oh, that's Arbitrary with the Twitch sub. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. That's 2 subs. We haven't been live for 10 minutes yet. put your wallets away, guys. I mean, if y'all want to accidentally drop your wallet and throw some little change falls out, I wouldn't mind. But you know, your boy. It's the one black one of Suka. My boy Jay Hokage, what is good? I'm enjoying photo modes in video games. I saw that you're talking about God of War in the Discord server. You're talking about God of War's photo mode. I've actually been watching a Let's Play of God of War. I should have gotten the game myself, but there are too many games coming out that I wanted. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Detroit Become Human. These are all games just this month, so I'm just like, I had to manage stuff. You know, I just bought a car, so you know, there's other things I gotta, I gotta set aside. You know. And one of my favorite YouTubers is doing a Let's Play on it, so I was like, I might as well just watch the Let's Play. I've been waiting to sub. Yeah, I know you said it in Discord, Joey. I appreciate you. I just realized. Okay, never mind. I mean, why not pull up Pokemon Showdown or Pokemon Database if we're discussing Pokemons? That's what I was saying. Because part of me was just like, why play Donkey Kong when I do that? Because I would pull up Showdowns, but I feel like I get too invested in Showdowns, and I'd just be messing up. So it's like. I wouldn't be able to focus. So, but I know how it is. Last time we did Let's Talk with Pokemon, we just literally got it was great. We just had random stuff pulled up, but you know what we can do. Okay, this is something I know this is gonna be weird, but this is something I wanted to try out. So I haven't tried it out yet. Okay, this. I'm supposed to have my green screen out. I need to stop being lazy and just get my freaking green screen. Hold up, guys. Let me get my green screen. I'm about to stop being lazy. Oh yeah, my mic is off. Oops. Good looks. I didn't even see. I could have did this whole rest of this stream without anything. So I appreciate you. Oh wait, I didn't finish. There's one more thing I didn't do. Ever since Prodigy XCD told me that, remember I was having problems with the whole, I keep thinking my mic cuts out whenever I do that. Whenever I mess with my monitors. But every time, yeah, Prodigy had mentioned that if you just unplug your second monitor and plug your, TV HDMI into there and use your second monitor as a TV instead, you won't have to deal with a bunch of stuff. And I was like, bro, when did you become so smart? I wasn't here for this. Okay. We're good? We're good? We're good? We're good? Okay. Remember Johnny Claus? Oh no. Oh no, Johnny Claus. No, I forgot all about him. Bro, Johnny Claus ain't gonna come through and talk some smack, my boys. Y'all remember that? He wanted to talk so much smack that day. I'm not gonna lie, we kind of ended him. That was really funny though. That was really, really funny. We destroyed him. Alright, let's play a little bit of... I got some Pokemon Lo-Fi. Let me go over here. Miss you more. Hype, hype, hype. Didn't you mean Danky Kang, Tropica Freeze? Play shut on in background for you. YouTube's been hard lately. Y'all got wild. I suddenly figured out you could change Kratos' and Atreus' faces in photo mode. Really? The devs are giving me too much power. Black people in Ace, you built like a poker chip. Yikes. That's a cool BRB screen. That's actually not even the BRB screen. This is actually the new Let's Talk thing. It's by Nerd or Die. Again, shout out to Nerd or Die. Y'all already know. Also do need to go back here. Just so I can check something. Okay, because I need to put it over here too. No, it's this, this, this. Boom, just like that. Yeah, the devs are giving you too much power. I'm sugar high, my dude. Hey, that is the reason. No, this is Nintendo Lo-Fi. I want Pokemon specifically. Alright. Can't hear you. Mic is off. Yeah. Fix your mic, dude. Your mic. Yeah, love you, daddy. That background is cool. Again, shout out to Nerd or Die. Oh no, Johnny Claus. I'm really hoping Let's Go Pikachu isn't the big Pokemon Switch thing you're talking about. It sounds like a spin-off. Okay. You look like somebody shining a big flashlight on your shirt. That's just what it looks like, bro. We heavenly out here. Okay. So for my I guess my opinion on the whole Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. But yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, it's all but confirmed that the new Pokemon Switch games are Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And it's actually really unexpected. I didn't see that coming at all. BRB, alright Joey, no problem. What's good, Valor Ripper? How are you? Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. Yeah, that was really, really unexpected for me. You guys know I've been really anticipating a kind of soft reboot for the series a little bit. And even then, I would have expected, you know, the normal Generation 8 afterwards. So, I don't know. Maybe this still is Generation 8. Who says we're actually being in Kanto during this? Maybe it just follows Pikachu and Eevee, who just happen to both be Kanto Pokemon. Hey, you Pikachu too? But yeah, again, let's get more into my thoughts about it. My thoughts about this is actually let me record this just in case. You never know. But just in case. But my opinion on the whole Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is I've been a Pokemon fan my entire life. As long as I can remember, I've known what Pokemon is and either know what it is and played it or know what it is and loved it. So I've been a Pokemon fan since I was a little kid, and I have never not enjoyed a Pokemon game. Now, here's something else. Though I have Pokemon games that I don't prefer over other ones, which in this case is Generation 5, don't crucify me. Generation 5 is one of my lesser favorite ones, just compared to other ones. But even then, I don't hate Generation 5. I love Generation 5. It's just not my favorite. Hawk's Corner, what's good? Guess what, Jordan? What's up, Lonely? And this won't be a Gen 8 game, so I'm not going to go expecting anything huge. But the thing is, why are your fingers hurting, Valoripper? But the thing about it is, though, I'm not going in with any negative stigma about this. Though the names do kind of make it seem like a side game, and maybe it is. No one said this is Generation 8. This is just Pokemon Switch, the first Pokemon game on the Switch. So this may not even be Generation 8. But let's go under the assumption that this is Generation 8. Let's just go with that assumption for a second. If this is Generation 8, I've never not liked, like genuinely not liked a Pokemon game. Never. Game Freak has never actually let me down. You never played Pokemon? RT, what's going on? Sigh, Lonely. Literally, Joey, that's my same thing. I understand, Snivy, but I'm just like, you know. That's what I'm saying. RT, if you're going to start off a Pokemon, I say start from Gen 1, honestly. Just start right and just go all the way through so you can see the Pokemon series progressively get better, in my opinion. I also think Sun and Moon is the greatest Pokemon game there is, mainly because it combines elements of all the good elements of a Pokemon game and make them better. And they go full out story, especially in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But I will say, in this situation, if you're gonna go through the gens, pick one. So like, if you want to, you can go say Fire. You don't have to play the originals. You can play Fire Red and Leaf Green for Gen 1. You can play Heart Gold, Soul Silver for the Gen 2 for Johto. Then you can play, say, I'd say play Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, because Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are too new. Plus, they still classify under Gen 6. Those games do. So the lore is a little bit different. But I don't know. That's how I feel. Then, of course, go your Gen 4, then your Gen 5, then your Gen 6, which is X and Y, and also Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I don't think Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire is really necessary per se, but the Delta episode adds so much lore and confirms there being other timelines and universes in the Pokemon story, which we kind of already known. But it's good seeing it, though, you know. And for Gen 7, I'd completely skip Sun and Moon and just do Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because it took everything good that was in Sun and Moon, ripped out all the bad stuff, and replaced it with even more good stuff. So I don't think there's really a bad thing in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Literally the only reason Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon didn't do as great as it could have was because it came out after the originals and because they already released the Sun and Moon. So if Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was just the Gen 7, that was it. There was no Sun and Moon and just Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It would have been stellar. It would have been amazing. I still think it was amazing. But I don't know. The story in that game was crazy good. Like, it took what was in regular Sun and Moon, but added completely new characters, did completely different things up to a certain point of the game, to where the main villain, I guess, is completely different. And the main objective the characters have to do is completely different. You go to completely different places too after a certain point. So it's just like, I don't know. And I think the way they did the Pokemon League was way better. If you guys that have played and know what it is, I don't want to spoil, mainly because it's still the newest game, and I know there are some people who haven't done it, but yes. On Monday, I still play Pokemon Go. Yikes. Not me. Yikes. On Monday in my tech class, I was using the router to round the edges of my wood, and the wood slipped in my middle ring and pinky, and then got cut. Oh, Valoripper. Oh, guess what? That's what the Ripper in your name implies. Oh, Get well soon. I mean it. I know that's gotta hurt. I work on a keyboard in a bank all day, so me having to type, if I messed up one of my fingers, I'd be done. I wouldn't call Gen 6 bad. I'd just say Gen 5 is better. I'd literally reverse that. I wouldn't call Gen 5 better. I wouldn't call Gen 5 bad. I'd just say Gen 6 is better. And I do think Gen 6 is multiple times better than Gen 5, personally. Black and White is pretty good to start with Sun and Moon. I don't know for starters, but it's super different from Gens 1 through 6. That's what I'm saying. I would never start off with Gen 7. I say for any newcomer to Pokemon, don't start with Generation 7. It's too different. I think every Pokemon fan or any person trying to get into the series should experience gems. And Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon don't have gems, which is what makes it really different. I don't want someone to play that game first and go to other Pokemon games expecting an island challenge. Though the island challenges were a lot better in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They were perfected and I really liked it. Black and White is pretty good to start with. Sun and Moon, I don't know, are different, but super different from Gen 1, 2. But yeah, Black and White is also good. Honestly, I think every one is a good one to start with, except for I think Gens 1 through 5 is a good start with for the series. Then Gens 6 through 7 I don't think you should start with, mainly because it's hard to, for some people it is hard to go back in terms of graphics. So going from a game like Gen 6 and Gen 7 that looks really, really appealing, it's hard to go back to say Gen 1, 2. So I don't know. Doing homework, school, life stuff. Also, I don't have money, so I could just play one. I mean, emulators, but I don't promote that. Yeah, buy your games, guys. That's how we get more games in series. My favorite generation is 5. Gets is literal mentally insane villain who just doesn't give a crap and will kill if it is needed. That's true. Getsis was a very, very good villain, and I really did like Getsis. He's probably the main reason I like Gen 5, because I didn't like the Pokemon, I didn't like the gems. I like Skyla, but that was pretty much it. In terms of Gen 5, yeah, Skyla is the only good thing in Gen 5. How's it going, Jake Mario? I saw you here earlier. There shouldn't be is in the first half of that sentence. Generation 3 is a little overrated. Gen 3, I wouldn't say is overrated. I'd say I can understand what you're saying, though. There is a big, what do you call it? There's a big, dang, I can't think of the word right now. Nostalgia filter. There's a big nostalgia filter on Gen 3. Now, a lot of people my age, okay, maybe not my age, maybe a little bit younger. A little bit younger. Gen 2, I think, was the newest when I was conscious. Gen 2 was. Because Gen 1 came out when I wasn't born yet. So Gen 2 was there when I first started being able to play Pokemon. And then soon after Gen 3. So Gen 3 is something I'd also say I grew up with. Though I grew up with Gen 3 and honestly probably played it the most out of Gen 1 through 3. Actually, no, that's a lie. Gen 2 I played more. But even though I played Gen 3 the second most, I'd still say Gen 1 and 2 are better than Gen 3, personally. Gen 3 was a big step for both generations. It added something completely different to the series. Just it made Pokemon feel different. But yeah, it made Pokemon feel like a different series for the first time. Gen 3 was my least played, but I played too much Gen 5. Gen 5 was, there was a big time period, I think it was about 8 years I didn't go without playing any Pokemon. But then again, it was okay because I literally caught up on all episodes of the anime I missed. I went back and replayed all the Pokemon I missed, and I literally only missed one gen in that time. And Gen 5, Black 2 had already just come out, was the newest game at the time, Black 2. And so I bought Black, I already had, Gen 4 was it when I stopped playing Pokemon. I already beat Gen 4 and everything, I already did everything. And then I missed Black and White, and I missed Black 2 and White 2, so I went and bought both of them at the same time. Played through all of Gen 5. I played all of Black, and I played all of Black 2. Thought it was okay, wasn't that great. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't the best to return to the series. Maybe I should have played an older Pokemon game first, and then went back to that one. I don't know. How long will we be on tonight? I mean, we haven't been live for 30 minutes yet, so I might go to 10:30, 10 o'clock. But I don't know. But I don't know. What we talking about? But what's good, Hoaxin? We're talking about Pokemon. And like what's good starting points for people, what gens we like the most, what Pokemon gens we played the most, things like that. Pokemon games are just kind of boring in my opinion. There are good things, and I understand why people like them. I kind of got bored playing Omega Ruby and Pokemon Moon. Now, Pokemon Moon I can understand. It's a lot different if you played past Pokemon games. Omega Ruby is a lot different if you played the old games. That's probably what made Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire a lot better. Because literally Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are carbon copies of the original except the Delta episode, plus a completely Gen 6 style graphics. But I'd say if you really want to get into Pokemon, I'd say Gen 2, like through Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum is the easiest way to get into Pokemon. Those are two of the best generations of Pokemon in terms of, you know, pre-Gen 6. I think they're great. I started with X. Did you really? I had X. X is really good. I also think Xerneas is one of my favorite legendaries. That's me. I'm sorry. I love Xerneas. Xerneas is good. Growing up, I wanted to be Entei. I'm sorry. I said when I'm an 80-year-old man, I want to look like Entei. This Lo-Fi is great, by the way. But yeah, I love it. And Black a little bit. Black is a... Let me stop. What's good, Jeremiahson? My first Pokemon game ever was Blue version. That's great. Blue version is what I wanted. My first Pokemon game was actually Pokemon Yellow. And though Gen 2 was the newest one out when I was in Gen 3 soon after, I did start... My first Pokemon game was actually Pokemon Yellow. And I wanted Blue, but my brother had already had Red version, and we always tried to get different versions from each other. 20 viewers over both platforms, what is good, my guys? But I wanted to have a different version than him. That's why I wanted Blue. But they didn't have Blue at the store when my parents went, and they just got me Yellow. And I was like, what is this? That's weird. I thought this was some... I never even heard of that. But then it was crazy because it was just like the anime. Like, I was in Kanto. I had Pikachu as my starter. Like, I thought it was crazy cool. Couldn't known that, but yeah. Yo, Alex, what's good, my boy? I would say that the only logistical game not to start with are Black 2 and White 2. Of course, Black 2 and White 2 you wouldn't actually start with logically because that is a sequel to the last game, Pokemon Black and White. So that makes sense. That would be the only one. Those are the only ones I would highly recommend not doing. You could also say from a certain perspective, Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun, you couldn't do that with, but they're not so sequels. They're just supposed to be different timelines. So it's the same thing, but on a different timeline, so different things still happen. I don't like emulators too. It's not that I don't like emulators, I just think that if you own a game, I don't care if you go and emulate it. All these PokeTubers and half the people you see people playing OG games or DS games and recording it and streaming it, things like that, they're mainly playing on emulators. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Anytime you see a Nuzlocke or something, every time you see a randomized game, Pokemon game or something, it's emulator. And the thing about it is though, I don't care. I just feel like you should have the game already though. Because that's why, because sometimes people are like, oh, I wish we got another game of this. I played this so much, but you're playing on an emulator. So to the company, you never even played that game. So it's like, I mean, besides you promoting it, telling other people to do it, but if you tell other people to do it and they just get the emulators, that's not helping them. Nothing but popularity. But then again, popularity doesn't pay bills. It's not unless the numbers are there. So I think if you're gonna emulate, at least own the game first too. That's just what I've got to say while I'm live right now. That's still honestly just what I think too. Like if you're gonna emulate Breath of the Wild so you can get the cool mods and stuff like that, or anything like that, or just because you want to see Breath of the Wild in 60 frames per second, I say own Breath of the Wild. Own it on Switch and Wii U if you want. But I say if you're gonna do it, at least own it too. But that doesn't mean I can stop you from doing whatever you want. Skyla, though, you know what I'm saying? there are only 2 sequels in the series. I mean, yes, buy your games, kids, but Skyla Thick looks at Mother 3 and cries. Jordan, you have to watch this. Blue is so stupid. Oh yeah, I did see Blue and I went live around the same time. Wait, it wouldn't... I can't see it. Wait, you're younger than me? I'm 25. Yes, I'm actually 20. I know I look a lot older because me working at a bank, a lot of people have told me I look like 26 or 27. And I'm like, I'm 20. Home was the first region I actually beat. See, that's another reason why people are nostalgic towards it, because that was the first time they ever became the champion. Ace, the boy Hoaxin. Put some respect on his name. Joey, I haven't seen you in 100 years. Just call me the Black Link. But what's good, Sonic Fan Productions? Pokemon Y is the GOAT. Pokemon X and Y, I don't care what anyone says. Pokemon Black and White did for the series what I had always dreamed for it to do. I wanted it to be 3D. I wanted not to have to walk in these little tight spaces. Even though Pokemon X and Y were still on a grid, though it's way more loose than the rest of the series. The only free roam ones, even like Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Colosseum still have a grid though too, even though it has the illusion of thinking that it's not. So that's the thing about it though. But Sun and Moon are the only, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, they're ones that don't have that. So that's why they're just a lot more like, you can do whatever you want, roll around all you want. But even then, X and Y compensated for that, for having the skates you can have. When you have the skates, there's no grid, which was great. I love X and Y. It was the first 3D handheld Pokemon game. Like, it was like Colosseum and XD. But it was on a handheld, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's freaking great. I'll still love you when you're 80, Jordan. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate y'all. I'll still be streaming when I'm 80. What would you say your favorite title legendaries from each gen, excluding Gen 1 and the remakes? Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. Okay, excluding Gen 1. So I heard you're streaming games on Twitch. Now, here's the thing about it though. I actually need to talk about that, Sonic Fan Productions, because I realized I was being hypocritical about something during that whole stream, so I wanted to go more in depth with that. But I'm gonna talk about that soon. But favorite legendary Gen 2, Entei. Favorite legendary from Gen 3 would probably have. That's hard. I'd have to say Groudon, or no, I'd have to say Deoxys. I'm sorry, Deoxys is so clean. I'm sorry, Deoxys. He's clean. He's clean. Unless Deoxys counts as a Gen 4. I don't think he counts as a Gen 4. I'm pretty sure he's just Gen 3, because I know sometimes they cameo one new Pokemon in the in the new latest gen for what's going to be in the next gen. I know they do that sometimes. So, but yeah. For Gen 3 would be Deoxys. If not Deoxys, then Rayquaza. Gen 4 would have to be Dialga. I'm sorry, I love Dialga. And I don't think Rotom counts as legendary anymore. I think he's a rare Pokemon. But yeah. I do love Rotom too. He would be really close, but I do love Dialga. He's so clean. Then Gen 5... I don't know if I got one for Gen 5, bro. If I had to, I don't even remember a lot of them from Gen 5. Honestly, I don't. But if I had to pick any that are obvious, I'd probably say Zekrom. Then Gen 6, I'd say... But I do like Kyurem better than all of them, just because he can fuse with them. I loved Kyurem. Kyurem was really cool. It was a really cool idea for a Pokemon. Really... showed you a little bit of the insanity that happened in Gen 5. It's funny because most people, me being a lore person, most people would think that Gen 5 would be my favorite, which is crazy. But Gen 6, I definitely say Xerneas. I love Xerneas. He's great. I love him. He's awesome. Gen 7. Gen 7 is where it gets tough. I don't think I have a favorite of Gen 7. I feel like I haven't played even though I have played Sun and I did play Ultra Moon, I still feel like I don't know the legendaries enough to really go for it. If I did have to pick one, I'd probably just say Necrozma. And so that would be that, I guess. But yeah. Say I want to start playing Pokemon. Where should I start? I say start Fire Red. Play Fire Red. And if you do want to skip, because look at this. Everybody is talking about Kanto. Kanto might be the next region we're going in. You want to feel that nostalgic feeling when that game comes out, if anything, if we are back in Kanto. So I say start with Gen 1 and take your time from there. That's what I say. I think you're going to love Heart Gold and Soul Silver when you get to Gen 2 after you beat Fire Red, Leaf Green. That's just my opinion. Heart Gold for life. I'm just saying. Mine was a GBA game, I think, the Fire version. Fire Red. Yeah, I actually had Fire Red. I actually had Fire Red 3 times because I would always lose it. My mom would buy me a new one. Personally, I started with Black and White. I think it's amazing as only Gen 5 Pokemon. Even my friend who started with Ruby had to relearn everything in the series, which is pretty cool to think about. I think so too. Gen 5 is really cool because Gen 5 is the first time they've done that since Gen 1 to where it only had that specific type of Pokemon. And that was really impactful because when people played Gen 5, it was like that. And that's probably why I felt a little bit about Gen 5, was because after not being with Pokemon for 8 years, I felt like I don't know anything about Pokemon because none of these Pokemon are anything I know of. I'm not really into Pokemon for some reason. I think Pokemon is great. I definitely think you should give it a try. A lot of people just aren't into turn-based games. A lot of people think fast-paced combat is the only, good kind of games nowadays. I know numerous friends that don't like turn-based. I grew up with turn-based. I think it's really great. I think it's way better than blindly just, smashing a button for combos and stuff. Even if some games make you do combos, you have to think before you just smash a button to attack. I still do think planning 5, 6 to 7 turns in advance is really, really good. I'm telling you, you don't know true strategy until you play freaking a party-based turn-based RPG such as like Persona or Final Fantasy, or competitive Pokemon. I'm telling you right now, competitive Pokemon, that's how I have a lot of my gray hairs. I'm just telling you right now. Crazy. I like Gen 2, 3, and 5 the best. Gen 6 and 4 were good, and Gen 1 is cool. The reason why I say Gen 3 is a little overrated because of the fans. Some of them are elitist. I try not to let fans rule my opinion of something. Like, I'm a big Undertale fan as well, but I hate Undertale's fan base. I'm also a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan, and I am a big lore enthusiast for it too. I am really behind on chat now that I'm looking at it. Yikes. Like, literally, yikes. But that's just what I'm saying. Dang, I go too much. I be trying to give each and every person in the comments their own little paragraph or little something. That's how I get so behind in chat. I'm sorry, guys. When you guys just talk and interact with me, I just want to, it's like literally like there's like 20 of you guys in my room right now. I'm trying to talk to each and every one of you. I don't want each and every one of you guys feel like your comments got skipped over, Jordan, what's good, Jaden? However, Gen 4 fanboys have also been mean. The thing about it is, you can't let elitists, there's going to be elitists in every fan base. You can't let them deter how you really feel. If you like that game, you like that game. Do you like the fan base? No. Look at this. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I hate the fan base. I don't like the fan base at all. They're too annoying. They're too aggravating. They're too elitist about things. I just don't like it. It's annoying. But I love Kingdom Hearts. Now, I don't let that change what I think, especially since I don't think Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best game, yet people try to crucify me for saying that. So I'm just saying, I don't let elitists and fanboys, ruin my perspective on something. I know you talk about emulators. Bro, we don't emulate. They should have a real console, the real game, and the real capture card for that. That's what I'm saying. I like all Pokemon games, to be honest. Exactly, that's what I said. I've never actually not enjoyed a Pokemon game. Hey, Daddy2602, I'm 25. For me, you look like 20 or 21. I'm 20. I thought you were 18. I'm 20. I was never the person that was able to get a lot of games, so that's why I'm not into a lot of different franchises. I was really able to get into Mario and Sonic, though I did play a lot of Mario and Sonic when I was younger. Sonic didn't stick with me as much. Sonic really stuck with my little brother a lot, and he was a big Sonic fan, even though he's not the biggest Sonic fan anymore. He was a big Sonic fan, and even my parents knew he was the one. Like, if you were to talk to my mom about Sonic, like if you ask her, do you know what Sonic is, she'd be like, yeah, my son used to play that a lot growing up. That's what she would tell you. And I was more Mario, Zelda, Mega Man, Kirby kind of person, you know. Kingdom Hearts manga, but I didn't play Kingdom Hearts as a kid because I didn't know there was a game. There's a whole video about that if y'all want to see that. Oh, hey, Lonely, my bad. I'm playing Storm 4 watching this. Hey, Storm 4, good game. I'm 20. I turned 21 in August. I'm 20. I turned 21 in October. Oh, your birthday is in August. Same. Nice, Leo's all the way. I get all the criticism about Coliseum and XD, but it still loves those games. You see, I don't see criticism about those games often. I see people that want games like that more. Like me personally, I want games like that. I want a side game like that to where they don't care about it. They'll make a rated T Pokemon game where they're not afraid to put dark elements in it. Like I'd love that in a game to where it's not about getting gems. There's an objective. That's also why I really like Coliseum over XD, mainly just because I like the whole X Team Snag a member thing. I love that. I thought it was great. Plus Wes is just a really cool pro tag compared to whatever the dude's name for XD was. I was questioning that, but yeah. Do Leos have Christmas? Do Leos have Christmas and your birthday the same month? Rotom is rare now. Rotom is rare now. Okay. Rotom was never legendary, but look at its stat total is not near 600. True. No arbitrary. Rotom was considered legendary, but that's what I said. Because I remember when Gen 4 came out, they promoted Rotom as a legendary Pokemon. I remember that. Then became rare like right after. That's why it happened. Because I remember distinctively that happening. What a stupid idea. Who live streams at 3 in the morning? Yeah, right? Who would do that? Oh boy, 3 a.m. starts live streaming. Pokemon jokes. I mean, SpongeBob jokes. Honestly, I always go legendary status on 2 things. Just imagine if Pokemon Switch is as short as 3DS games. Honestly, I don't care. Pokemon games don't need to be really long. Honestly, the longer the Pokemon game, the more I'd probably not like it. I want to feel satisfied. So as long as the game is, because look at this, I can beat a regular Pokemon game in a day. If I start at 8 in the morning, by 10 p.m., 11 p.m. at night, I'll be done with the game. And I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with taking my time. So Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon actually took me 3 days to beat because the game was distinctively longer than regular Sun and Moon. And it just took me a little bit longer. Don't kill me. If you haven't liked the stream, support your boy. Oh yeah, appreciate all of you guys that have hit the like button on the stream. Thank you. Also, appreciate all you guys that are going over there and watching on Twitch. Also, big shout out to you guys that watch on both platforms. Because I know watching on both platforms is kind of annoying to where you have one muted and one not muted. Because YouTube's a tiny bit more ahead than Twitch is, but Twitch looks better than YouTube. But thanks to each and every one of you guys that help us keep the analytics up on both ones. I really do appreciate that. And again, if you still want to support me even further, even if you're not watching on both platforms at the same time, or if you decide to switch up in the middle of the stream, if you again exclamation point Twitch, that would really help me out. You guys following over on Twitch really does mean a lot because we are Twitch affiliated over there, and it really does mean something to me over there too. But just, you know, logically it makes sense for me to stream on YouTube too, because we have nearly 1.2k now subs on YouTube, so it just makes sense for me to stream on here too. Stash, and there's been a movie about them too. That's true. No, play Leaf Green. Fire Red is way better. Leaf Green is not better. Kyurem is my favorite legendary. Unique typing with his great stats and an idea Necrozma stole from like a jerk. Necrozma is the craziest legendary, like in terms of destruction and what it's actually capable of. I thought I saw something in my beard. That was a gray hair. That's what that was. I can't believe I saw that. And Soul Silver is also better. Lugia all the way. No, Ho-Oh, my boy, come on, my boy. If you want to support your boy even more, go check out Kingdom Base on his other socials and check out his merch. Oh yeah, you know, the merch, you know. And you know, I will say this too. Thanks Joey for the promo, but I do want to say I am actually really trying to push Patreon now. I didn't include it in the video tag video, and shout out to all you guys that did watch the video game tag video. I really did like that video a lot. It was really exciting to get me back into doing videos again, and I'm really happy about that. Life hit me like a train, so it's now we're back into making content, we're back into scripting, back into recording the lines. We're doing what we got to do now, and I'm really excited to go and push into some different kinds of content too. And I really did like doing the video game tag because it gave me a reason to be able to make a short little video. I even got to record some more footage of Breath of the Wild and Link Between Worlds, and it was really good being able to play those games and get a little footage for them, and be able to talk about my favorite video game villain while nominating 5 other people. And one of them is even, actually 2 of them are even in here. Level Legend was nominated, and so was Hoaxin. So spoiler if you saw that, but there's still 3 other people you guys don't know about. So if you haven't already seen that, after the stream is done, you guys can check that out. I really like that video a lot. It's something nice and small and really entertaining. I really did enjoy it. Plus I tried out some new edits that might not have gone the greatest, but will be perfected in a future video. But you know, videos are always about learning new things. I try to implement at least one new type of thing in each video. But yes, I will be trying to push Patreon more in videos and stuff too, because as YouTube ad rev is really annoying and inconsistent, things like Patreon and donations are consistent. So I'm not gonna sit here and ask you guys to ask you guys to donate and things like that. But if I can get an exclamation point Patreon, I just want to let you guys know there are a lot of different rewards for being a Patreon subscriber. You literally can become a Patreon guest for subscriber literally for just $1. I mean, I know y'all gotta die. Let me stop. But yes, there is an exclusive role in the Hidden Kingdom Discord server. So if you want to upgrade yourself a little bit and give yourself a little bit of clout in the Hidden Kingdom, even $1 will get you the new role in the Discord server, alongside at the end of each video. Once we get at least 10 Patreon subs, if we hit 10 Patreon subs, then I want to start putting at the end of the videos, I want to put each and every one of you guys' names. So, and you can even do that with a single $1. Now I'm gonna really appreciate the $5 ones. The $5 ones is not something I'm trying to push too much. I know $5 is a lot to people, but $5 will get you your own, exclusive emote. Will get you your own exclusive, the little role in the server. It'll get you at the end of each video. It'll get you a special shout out at the end of streams and stuff like that, of course, as well. It'll also get you your own, you guys will have your own little text channel and VC in the Discord server. So what it'll actually be is it'll be hidden too. That's something I also really wanted to do too, because hidden will make it so you can say you want to be in a call, but you don't really want to talk to many people. So if it's hidden, then you can be in there, and then only people like Patreon subs will be able to join you in there too, to be able to talk, which is really good, and I really like that too. So that's gonna be a thing too. So if you $5, you have the custom role, you get at the end of each and every video and stream, you get your own VC and text channel. I think it's a win-win. Plus, it's any higher than $5 will actually get you an email, a custom email. And I'm not talking about these, automated emails, thank you emails. No, it'll be me personally typing each and every one, thanking you for going the extra mile and doing that for me. So that's above $5. So $5.01 will be able to do that for you. $10, $20, anything else, that would be really good. I really do appreciate that. But yes, any kind of Patreon subscribing would be really, really appreciated, just because doing it that way would mean I don't have to rely on YouTube's algorithm, and that will protect me in the future just in case anything ever happened. Plus, it would give me even more, it gives me another reason to be thankful for you guys. Plus, I know you guys like to flex a little bit and everything. We're loyal knights, of course we like to flex, Yeah, Joey through everything. What's good, dummy? I don't like calling you dummy, bro, because you're not a dummy. You're actual intellectual, being, and I appreciate you. I'm gonna just call you Leo. What's good? I meant to say that for a while. Like H2, yikes. Bro, Diamond Pro are true sleepers. That's a great gen, to be honest, for real. Yo, you aren't playing a game. I know. I appreciate you, Dad. Do y'all want Pokemon to be cell shaded or have graphic style of GameCube style Pokemon games? I wouldn't mind cell shaded Pokemon games. I think it'd be a nice change. It wouldn't ruin it to me. I think it's impossible to actually ruin Pokemon's graphics. They've already overhauled it so many times to where, they already overhauled it enough to where it, it wouldn't hurt me. And cell shading just makes things look better anyway. I haven't seen a single time where I really didn't like cell shading in a professional AAA game, you know. Well, I'm putting on my loyalty shirt. Hey, Joey putting on his, you know, if y'all want some loyalty gear, you know, we are selling the merch now too. So if you guys want loyalty gear, you can be like my boy Joey. He actually has the Prologue shirt, and is actually the original Kingdom Hearts design, our first set of loyalty gear that was over on Teespring, but then we soon got sponsored by TeePublic, and now we actually have our own store and market over there, to where now you never have to worry about not having the money or the sale not lasting long enough. But yes, now we have that over there, and plus I get more revenue for it too than Teespring. Teespring takes a big chunk out of it, but yes, and it's really good. Over there, it's really nice, so you never have to worry about, oh, I get paid next Friday, so I don't have it, and the promotion's gonna end by then. Nope, always be there whenever you guys want. We also have the Courage and Loyalty Volume 2 set that's out now too, which is really, really nice. I know a few of you guys picked it up, and I'm really happy to see that. Chemistry is going to be great. It is going to be really great. K3 is daddy. That's why you haven't done any Sonic content on your channel. Yes, I'm not the biggest fan of Sonic. I mean, I used to be, and I actually wouldn't mind talking about Sonic. It's just I don't really have anything too great to say. I could talk about what could make Sonic better, and I could talk about what would make me, and I'm assuming other people in the series, fans, would make them want to play it again. But I wouldn't really have anything to say about any current Sonic games. I'd probably just say what I didn't like about those games and what I would have changed to make them better. I want Pokemon Switch to be like Gale of Darkness Coliseum, but with more interactions to the world and characters. Definitely, I would have liked that way more. Plus, I would like it to be more open, bright, and sunny, to be honest. To have that good feel of a Pokemon game too, honestly, for the first Pokemon Switch game. Then we can head into darker in the second Pokemon Switch game, but you know. My prized possession is Lugia from XD. I got transferred from my Ultra Moon. Oof, yeah. I got you, I got you now, SpongeBob. That Psycho Boost. Yikes, you're going down, Tubby. Wow, Pokemon takes me at least a month to beat. Really? Wow. Pokemon game is never... When I first started Pokemon game, literally I beat Pokemon X in one day. The day I got it. The day Pokemon X came out, because I got it day one. I beat it that same day. Me and my brothers did. Give me the wheel, SpongeBob. Give me the wheel. Give me the wheel. You're getting old, my dude. I'm currently playing Pokemon Crystal right now because I saw it in Best Buy for like $10. Really? That's awesome. I haven't played Gen 7 much. Is it a masterpiece? If you're gonna play Gen 7, play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I don't care which of the versions you get. Don't play the original Sun and Moon. If you haven't played it, if you haven't played original Sun and Moon yet, don't play it. There's no reason to. Take it from an avid Pokemon fan. There's no reason to play it. And if you're gonna play it afterwards. After you play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. That way it doesn't hurt your impression of the better game. When you can't find your loyalty shirt, I think mine's hung up right now. He's got to update. He got to update to Uncrustables. You're right. Yo, your edit was dope, not gonna lie. Yeah, I was trying to do a couple new edits, and it was a little tough because I had never done it before. But I appreciate the kind words, man. It really does mean a lot. I want to upgrade. Use Gawkbox. Yes. Also, yes. Thanks, Alex. Alex also just said that you actually can do Gawkbox donations now, to where if you're in YouTube, we actually can have Gawkbox donations, to where if you can do certain things like subscribing or following or doing all these different things to earn cash that you can donate to your favorite streamer, which is really nice, and I really like that. We've had a few of you guys utilize that a lot too. Ooh, call me Daddy Jordan. Oh, call me Daddy Jordan. Yikes. Lonely Stop. Lonely Stop. Oh, something I also did because I'm a masochist. I also caught Necrozma in a Beast Ball to put that into perspective. Paralyzed 1 HP and still had 0.83 catch rate. You want to know what's crazy? I caught Necrozma on my first try with a Great Ball. Crazy. I don't know what happened. That was a I don't know. I literally hit him once and just threw it just to go for it. You shoot your shot 2018. And I freaking did it. I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way. Yes, I'm live, D-Storm. What is good, my boy? You just missed actually one of my favorite streams in like a long time. so far. I saw Infinity War again yesterday. Infinity War was great, but no spoilers in my chat. So I know the people that haven't seen it yet. Wait, are they going to talk about Pokemon Switch at E3? They're expected to. Hey, is this thing on? It is on. You know, I'm just behind on chat, D-Storm. Feels good, man. Eat. Hold up. I've been talking for a little bit. I need a little bit of water. Y'all can't judge me for this. Y'all can't judge me. Y'all can't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Getting water. Don't judge me. Green screen in the way. Delicious. Pee Wee Herman dies in Infinity War. Yeah, Battlefield 5 will be revealed next week. Oh, shoot. Look. Wasn't that from like the Hawaiian Punch thing? Old commercials? Oh, shoot. That's OG. Y'all don't remember that, bro. Y'all don't remember that. That's Avatar Yaya, my boy. What is good, my boy? Put some respect on his name, man. Put some respect on his name. Another spoiler alert. Avatar Yaya was in the new video too. But yes, I guess we completely went off topic from the very beginning of the stream. But pretty much what I was saying towards about Pokemon Switch was that the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I'm not necessarily not excited for it, because again, I've never not enjoyed a Pokemon game. Every Pokemon game I've played, I enjoyed. So, and of course there are some I enjoyed more than others, but Game Freak has never given me a reason to doubt them. They haven't. I mean, of course, look at this. Let's put it in perspective, because when we look back, a lot of us are like, oh, I hate that Pokemon game. It wasn't that good, bro. But like, when you really think about it, did you actually not like it, or did you just like another game better? That's the real thing about it. Because like, they're a different thing, because when you really think about it, you got to know the difference between liking another game in the series better than just that game being bad. Like Zelda 2, that game is bad. That game is bad. While Wind Waker isn't bad, there are just other Zelda games I like better. That's what I mean. As long as I can get my Eevee, I'm fine. I always have an Eevee on my team when I get the chance to catch it. That's true. My boy's got it in his profile picture. That's his companion. But the thing about Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I don't know enough about it though. Cough, black and white cough. Not great games. They're not my favorite. I'm gonna just say that, D-Storm. But the thing about it is though, Game Freak again has never given me a reason to doubt them. They always do great work. They always have. I've never been disappointed actually. I don't know enough about it. Is it a return to Kanto? I don't know. They could just be Eevee and Pikachu being the main stars of that game. Is it a mainstream Pokemon game? I don't know. And by mainstream Pokemon games, I mean, do we have gyms / island challenges we have to do? I don't know. They never confirmed that. All we said is that the names of the games been leaked, that they're, and they they actually did the website stuff for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So we know there is a Pokemon game with those names. So we don't know if that is a side game. And it makes sense for them to do a side game. I gotta take this. Hey, new follow. Thanks. BC Gray. Thank you for that. I'm also putting the alert right there so it's not in the center of my forehead. But yes, I don't know enough about it. I don't know if it's a mainstream Pokemon game. I don't know if it's a side game. If it's a side game, I'ma still enjoy it. I always enjoy side Pokemon games. I love Pokemon Ranger. I love Pokemon Snap. I love Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I love Pokemon Coliseum. I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I do. And I don't really see why I wouldn't be hyped for that. Some people are all like, man, we going to Kanto again, bro? I'm so tired of it, bro. I'm so tired. But the thing is, though, we haven't truly experienced Gen 1 or Kanto, let's just say, in 9 years. And even then, it's like, I don't care if we're in Kanto. The region we're in shouldn't matter. As long as the story and we have some different Pokemon in there is all that matters. Because as you know, if you were to go back and play Gen 1 right now, you'd only find Kanto Pokemon. Specifically Gen 1, I'm not referring to Gen 4 with Heart Gold and Soul Silver when you go to Kanto. I'm not referring to that. But because realistically, if we're going to Kanto in 2018, it should have all these different types of Pokemon there, not just that like Fire Red, Leaf Green Pokemon in that game. That's what would make most sense. So as long as it's a completely different story, there's like Brock, Misty, all of them are in the game. Say set the game 20 years after the original Generation 1. Or maybe even 30 years. I don't know, 50 years. I don't know. I'm just saying, because, you know, as time goes on, they're going to increase technology, and I'm not sure how much I want that. But I'm just saying, place it in a time where it's a lot different, to where the gym leaders are completely different, the Elite Four is different, the champion's different, everything. It's not a relatable story between Red and Blue competing during their entire adventure for one to become the champion, you to take him down. It's not like nothing about that. Have a completely different story, it just happens to be in Kanto. I don't have a problem with that, and I don't see why anyone else should. So what? You hate being on this island? So what if it's a completely different story with new Pokemon you haven't even seen before? Why is that a bad thing? Well, honestly, the one thing I hate about the Pokemon fandom is the emphasis on shiny Pokemon. I think they're cool, but I just mean it's just cosmetic. I'm not all about the whole shiny hunting thing. If I just happen to get a shiny Pokemon along my journey, then it's what's up. But I'm not about to do all these thousands of soft resets just to grind for a shiny Pokemon. I don't care. It's literally just a different colored sprite. That's it. And it makes no difference. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's not fun. It's not interesting. I wouldn't want to watch that. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to stream that. It's aggravating. It's just not fun to me. That's just me. BRB, you're good, D-Storm. It doesn't even show any skill, just pure dumb luck. That's literally it. How many times can you reset the game before you get a shiny Pokemon? They're taking elements from Pokemon Go, I heard. I don't have a problem with that either. You guys are, it's like people are expecting a Pokemon Switch game to not utilize the new thing the Switch has to offer. It's the first handheld console hybrid. You can literally play console Pokemon and handheld console in 2018. That's what makes it great. And I completely expect them to utilize some type of handheld feature to where we'd have to go out and do something. Or I don't know. Like say utilize a feature to where, say in Pokemon Switch, we get an egg. Now you can go based off how many steps you make in the game like they do normally, or you can go based off how many steps you take when you have your Nintendo Switch with you. That's also something they could utilize. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be upset about it until we get specifics. And even then, I want to try it out for myself before I'm upset about something I don't even know about. So, you know. Boy, I used to rage so hard as a kid with Pokemon Ranger. Bro, I'd be... I'm over here. Bro, Charizard, get in the freaking circle, bro. Bring back Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions was one of the greatest things to come from Pokemon. I love Mega Evolutions. I also love Z-moves way more than I thought I would. I think Z-moves are really nice. Like before because I actually didn't play the original Pokemon Sun and Moon until right before they came out, because I got Pokemon Moon early, and I was like, oh shoot, I have Pokemon Ultra Moon right now. I still haven't played Pokemon Sun, so I literally had to dig up Pokemon Sun and freaking go and play through that entire game, beat that in 2 days, immediately started Ultra Moon that same day, took 2 or 3 days, beat that game, made a video right in time for the day before Pokemon Ultra Moon came out, did it like that. That's literally what happened for me, but it was great. So how does this game sound? A sequel to Red and Blue, as we play as Red after he becomes a champ, and it's 2 years he trains and ends with a challenge from the player from Gold Silver. That would be really good. Like, I would love to see a game from that perspective where we are already the champion and we've already proved ourselves. The only thing that would make that different is because we'd have to have a predetermined team already, which would kind of suck. But of course, as the game goes on, we can exchange them for weaker or stronger Pokemon and everything, defending our title. The region is being attacked or stuff like that, and things, all this, bad things happening, crime, all these things, and the champion is always there to lead the entire region to safety and protect the region, acting as the champion. That's something I really liked about post-game Sun and Moon. You got to act as the champion. There was a post-game after after you beat the game, there were things to do after you become the champion, to help the region. I really did like that. I thought that was really good. Kind of hard to put that into words, but you know what I mean. I completely know what you mean. Like after 2 years after he's beat the champion and he his training ends and everything, and now he has a challenge. Now someone's challenging him for the throne of champion, and it's gold. So that'd be pretty cool. You gotta go rest up for my AP exam tomorrow. See you. No problem, D-Storm. You have a great night, man. Arbitrary said red and blue will be a rival from the rumors. If red and blue would be rivals, that'd be really cool. That would mean we don't have to be red or blue, and it gives us something completely different we can be. And I'd really like that, because I like being able to switch things up. I'm back. What's good, Level Legend? Bro, the whole Rainbow Rocket after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was so fun. Playing against the old villains just so nostalgic. I don't care what anyone says. Episode RR in Ultra Sun and Moon was so good. It was so good. Like, we got to play as the champion, and Team Rainbow Rocket was coming through. Where we have freaking his name is leaving my head. Giovanni. Giovanni is the leader of Team Rainbow Rocket, while his minions are, of course, all the regular grunts that are grunts mixed up from Team Rocket, Team Plasma, Team Aqua. All of their grunts are together making Team Rainbow Rocket grunts, while also having the elite Team Rainbow Rocket leaders being the other leaders of the other teams, while Giovanni stands on top. So clean. Whoever at Nintendo, at Game Freak, whoever one of you guys thought of that, you need a promotion. That was great. I loved it. Giovanni scared me with that Mega Mewtwo, but my Golisopod first impression and back to the Shadow Realm. Hey, Golisopod, respect. That Mewtwo kind of, I was like, huh? Yeah, threw me off too. But that's what I loved about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It added so much lore to the series, because that literally, because remember, these leaders weren't the same leaders we saw before. These leaders are specifically the leaders who won in their own timeline. So Giovanni time traveled to each of these realities and to each of these times to where, because remember, in our canon line, the leaders have never won. No one ever wins. Giovanni didn't win. Ghetsis didn't win. None of them ever won. But in their timelines, the one Giovanni went to, he's the Giovanni from the one in Kanto where he won, and he did take over the Kanto region, and he took over the world. While also Archie and all them, and Maxie, he time traveled to where now he has the leaders from each one where he won. And obviously not all these guys are pushovers, so that means he's offering them something that would make them, be able to look forward to. So that's why he's able to control each of these leaders, and now he has all these leaders who've all succeeded in their own plans for one grand plan to take over the entire universe. I thought that was amazing. I thought that was astounding. That's great writing. I don't care. That's great writing. And I love timelines and things like that. That's why I love Steins Gate. Remember Giovanni was never caught in the end. He just warped somewhere else so that he may be still out there. That's what I'm telling you. And that's what I really loved about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon 2, because there was a lot of different things. You got to go to different times and different realities and things like that. Different, that's not the word I'm looking for. Dimensions. Like, you got to go to different dimensions, and it was just crazy good. I love that. Like, for those of you guys that don't know, one of my first Pokemon I caught in Gen 2 was actually a Wooper. And I took that Wooper all the way through with me as a Quagsire all the way through the league. Now, whenever there is a Quagsire in the game, I must have it on my team. I have to. I'm sorry, I have to. It just, that's my boy. That's my boy. I have to. And then when I was in the Ultra Space, you know, doing little time travel stuff or whatever, reality surfing, whatever, the first Pokemon I found was a Quagsire. And you can bet your britches I made sure I exhausted every last Pokeball I owned to catch that thing. Because for some reason it's really hard to catch for some reason. But yeah. Maybe it will appear in Pokemon Switch. I don't know, but it'd be really cool to see Giovanni appear from another game to where he's like, okay, that trainer isn't here. Now I can succeed. Like, literally, he's the same exact one from Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. That'd be really cool. Quagsire was so OP in Gen 2. Loved him. Wooper is GOAT. I love him. He was adorable. Oh my gosh. That applies to me with Golisopod or Gallade. Gallade's really cool. I loved it when they added Gallade. I think he's really cool. Gallade's clean. Honestly. Great. Now, I know we've been having a lot of fun here, but I do think I'm going to end the stream off here. You guys can expect a lot of more streams this week, especially since I'm off this entire week. So, literally, y'all, like, if you say, hey, don't think you're not streaming, you can be on me in my Discord server. But I am going to end things off now. But yes, I am going to end things off here. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Again, check out if I can get Champion to put all the exclamation point stuff in the description, in the chat. Really help me out. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Kingdom Ace, and remember, my loyal knights, to always look skyward. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. And you're good, Joey. Glad you guys had a good time, folks. I'll see you guys next time.